Namaste. Good morning. Let us begin. Sit comfortably. Gently close your eyes. Keep your back straight. Relax your shoulders. Connect with your breath. Let us take a couple of deep breaths. Visualize Bhagwan Vishnu in front of your eyes. Let us begin with the invocation shlokas. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanan Dhyayet Sarvavignopaşantaye Narayanan Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Yasya Dviradavaktradyah Parishadhyah Parashatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamashraye Vyasam Vasishthanaptaram Shakteh Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasisthaya Namo Namaha Avikaraya Shuddhaya Nityaya Paramatmane Sadaikaruparupaya Vishnave Sarvajishnave Yasya Smaranamatreణ Janma Samsara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabhavishnave Om Namo Vishnave Prabhavishnave. Let us revise the first 5 shlokas. Om Vishvam Vishnurvashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Krit Bhuta Bhrit Bhavo Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Muktanam Paramagatihi Avyayah Purushah Sakshi Kshetrajñokshara Evacha Yogo Yoga Vidam Neta Pradhana Purusheshwaraha Narasimha Vapuh Shriman Keshavah Purushottamah Sarvasharvashivasthanur Bhutadirnidhiravyayah Sambhavo Bhavano Bharta Prabhavah Prabhurishwarah Swayambhu Shambhuradityah Pushkaraksho Mahasvanah Anadinidhano Dhata Vidhata Dhaturuttamah So up until Shloka 5, we have seen 45 namas of Bhagavan Vishnu. Now let us move on to Shloka 6. So this Shloka also has 9 namas from 46 to 54. Let us first learn the pronunciation. Aprameyo, Aprameyo, Hrshikesha. This is Hr, followed by Shi, Hrshi, Hrshikesha. So this is Murdanya Sha, and then there is Talavya Sha. So Hrshikesha, Hrshikesha. Aprameyo Hrshikesha. Padma, this is half the followed by full ma. Padma. Padmanabho. Padmanabho. Mahapranabha. Padmanabho. Avarga chinna we will not use for pronunciation. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. This is pra, half pa and a full ra. So when we chant, we say Maraprabhu. Stress on that half pa. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Prabhu. This is Mahapranabha. And then there is a Visarga. Prabhu. So when you're chanting and you're taking a break, you can say Aprameyo Hrshikesha Padmanabho Maraprabhu. If you're chanting in single breath, there is Visarga followed by Pa. So we chant Aprameyo Hrshikesha Padmanabho Maraprabhu. So if you're not taking a break, say Hrshikesha Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Second line, Vishwakarma, Vishwakarma. There is half sh and a full v. Vishwakarma. Do not say Vishwa. It is not v. There is no w. This is Vishva. Vishwakarma Manustvashta. Manustvashta. So here, this is something that we need to be careful. Here, if you see Manustvashta, there is a half sh followed by t. Manustvashta. The next word is sthavishtha. Sthavishtha. There is a half sa and a mahaprana tha. Mahaprana tha. Sthavishtha. Again here there is Murdanya Sha half and Murdanya Sha half followed by Tha. This is Mahaprana Tha. Sthavishtha. Sthavishtha. So when we chant this line, we might use Mahaprana Ta in the second nama, Manustvashta. So just be mindful. Vishwakarma Manustvashta Sthavishtha. Sthavishtha. Visarga. Then Sthaviro. Sthaviro. Mahaprana Ta Sthaviro Dhruvaha. Dhruvaha. So when we are breaking into pada, we will say Vishwakarma Manustvashta. Take a pause. Then Sthavishthas Sthaviro Dhruvaha. Here Visarga followed by half sa. So stress on that half sa a little more. Sthavishthas Sthaviro Dhruvaha. Sthavishthas Sthaviro Dhruvaha. So this second line is slightly tricky to chant, but with practice you will be able to chant easily. But be mindful of the Mahapranas. There is in the the third pada, Vishwakarma Manustvashta, it's very simple. But when you come to the fourth pada, Sthavishthas Sthaviro Dhruvaha, there is Mahaprana Tha, Mahaprana Tha, again Mahaprana Tha, and then Mahaprana Dha, Dhruvaha. Okay, so in this shloka, there are 9 namas. The first one is a very popular nama. Aprameya. Aprameya. So if you are in Bangalore, if you are traveling towards Channapatna, towards Mysuru, after Channapatna, there is a Aprameya temple, a very ancient temple. There, the deity is Aprameya. There is also a little baby Krishna Murti within the temple. Very beautiful ancient temple. So if you are near Bangalore, I highly recommend you visit this temple. So Aprameya. Aprameya means one who is self-evident, one who cannot be measured by our instruments of knowledge. So to understand this Nama, a little bit of understanding of how we gather knowledge is required. Okay, so there are certain terminologies that we need to understand with relation to knowledge acquisition. So let us say this book, I have a book here. This is an object. This is an object of knowledge. This is Prameya, object of knowledge, that which is to be known. So this is the object of knowledge. So I can see this book. I can read what is written in this book. So it is external to me. It is an object of knowledge. Prameya. Prama. Prama is knowledge. What I gain by looking at this book. I see the colors. I see the texture of this book. I see the letters printed in this book. I gain some knowledge. I understand what this book is about. So this is Prama. Prama means valid knowledge. Knowledge that we gain through our indriyas, jnanendriyas. So we have 5 sense organs. These are called as 5 jnanendriyas. Jnana indriya. So these are the instruments by which we acquire knowledge. So we have seen Prameya, we have seen Prama. Then there is Pramata. Pramata is the knower. So I am the individual who is knowing about this object of knowledge. So I am the Pramata, the knower. Finally, Pramana. Pramana is the instrument or the method or the means that we use to acquire knowledge. Pramana is the instrument. So if I am seeing this book, then I am using the instrument of eyes. Right? So I am reading this book, I am using the instrument of eyes. Now, if you are listening to this session, then you are using the instrument of ears. So you're using the instrument of ears to listen. So this is the pramana, the instrument that you are using to acquire knowledge. So this is pramana. Now, prameya, the second one that we discussed, is the object of knowledge. Bhagavan is not external object that we can understand through our 5 senses. So that is why he is called Aprameya, the one who is not cognizable or one who is not understood using the object, using the instruments that are given to us, the 5 indriyas. So that is why he is called as Aprameya. Prameya means that which is to be known. Aprameya is that which cannot be known through our sense organs. It cannot be, Bhagavan cannot be conceptualized or objectified through our senses, through our thoughts. So that is the meaning of the word Aprameya. So here, when we are understanding about Bhagavan, who is the ultimate reality, the supreme reality, we can also understand the same concept from a mantra in Kena Upanishad. Kena Upanishad, the second mantra in the first chapter. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat vachoha vacham sahupranasya pranaha chakshushaschakshurati muchyadhiraha pretya sma lokat amrita bhavanti. So to understand this context, let's first take the first two lines. Here, the supreme reality, the ultimate reality, the all-pervading reality, Brahman, he is the, again, we cannot use he or she. The pronouns um, don't make sense here because Brahman is formless, nirguna, attributeless. So that Brahman is the ear of the ear, Shrotram, ear of the ear, Manaso Mano, the mind of the mind, Vachoha Vacham, the speech of the speech, Pranasya Pranaha, the life force of the life force, Chakshusha Chakshuhu, the eye of the eye. So as you can see here, the ear of the ear, first is the capital E and then there is the small e ear. Mind of the mind, capital M mind and the small mind and so on. So what it means is that we are seeing what we are perceiving. So there is a ear. You have the gross organ here. Is the gross organ the only reason why we are able to hear? Not at all. There is a subtle force that enlivens, that makes this ears capable of hearing. That enlivens, that pervades our whole body. The consciousness principle that is Brahman, that is Atman, Jivatma, because of which we are able to see, our eyes are able to see, our ears are able to hear. Even in the case of prana, the prana is able to flow because of Brahman, because of consciousness principle. So some examples are given in terms of ear, eye, but it includes all the indriyas, includes speech. What enlivens our speech is also consciousness. So that is what is highlighted. So when we are saying Bhagwan cannot be cognized through our senses, because Bhagwan is not an object, external object that we can observe or we can perceive. So that is the meaning of the word, meaning of the nama Aprameya. So first nama is Aprameya. The second nama is Hrshikesha. Hrshikesha. This nama is there in Bhagavad Gita as well. Hrshikesha. So Hrshikesha refers to Bhagavan as the Lord, the master of all the indriyas. So again, the senses, who empowers or enlivens our senses. You can take in that context, or you can also understand that Hrishikesha, he has control over all his senses. He has mastery over the senses. Hrishikesha, the second nama. The third nama is Padmanabha. Padmanabha, Nabhi. Nabhi refers to navel, Padma refers to lotus. So from whose navel arises this lotus on which Brahmaji, the Chaturmukha Brahmaji, the creator of this universe, is seated. So Padmanabha refers to Bhagavan's form. Again, we can use this nama to visualize Bhagavan, who is reclined on Adisesha, and he is the lotus from his navel on which Chaturmukha Brahmaji is seated, Padmanabha. The next nama, as you can see here, is the Avarga Chinna. So there is a added. Padmanabha Amara Prabhu. Amara Prabhu. So the fourth nama in this verse is Amara Prabhu. Amara. Amara means immortal. Mara means mortal beings. Amara means one who is immortal. Amara Prabhu. Prabhu means the Lord of all the immortal ones. Here refers to all the devas and devatas. So when we say devas who are residing in all the superior lokas, what they experience is called as relative immortality. So their lifespans are way higher than what we experience in this Manushya Loka. So that is why their lifespan seems like it is immortal, but it is relative immortality. So that's why Bhagwan here is called as Amara Prabhu, the Lord of all the immortal Devas. The next Nama is Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma is the architect of this universe. So the one who created this universe with so many species. If you observe nature so carefully, you will be able to see the distinction in varied creatures. We have a few cats at home, and these cats, if you see the way they, their physical form, how they appear, the minute details, the symmetry in their fur, in their design that is there in their body, their personality, you will see so many distinctive features. When we observe butterflies, there are so many colorful butterflies with varied patterns and colors. So, in each and every aspect of creation, you see the architect in action. So, Bhagwan here is called as Vishwakarma. The next nama is Manuhu. Manuhu. Manuhu means the one who thinks. The one who thinks. The one who is able to think as per how it should be thought. So, Manuhu. The next nama is Tvashta. Tvashta. Tvashta means one who dissolves everything. So, the universe, when creation happened, there was a certain sequence of events that unfolded, which resulted in the gross matter that we see. And during pralaya, during dissolution, it happens in the reverse direction. So, from the gross, the dissolution happens towards the subtle. So during creation, from subtle, manifestation happened towards gross, and while dissolution, the reverse happens. From gross, it unfolds into the subtle. So the one who dissolves everything at the time of pralaya, that nama here is Sthavishtha. Sthavishtaha. The next, Manuhu is the one who thinks. Then Tvashta. Tvashta is the one who dissolves everything at the time of pralaya. The next nama is Sthavishtaha. Sthavishtaha. This nama is quite interesting. Here, Bhagavan is referred to as the one who is the bulkiest, the stoutest. Sthavishtaha. He is the entire universe, right? So that is the reason why we are saying Bhagavan is the stoutest, the one who is substantial, because he holds this entire universe. The final nama in this shloka is Sthaviro Dhruvaha. Sthaviro Dhruvaha, which means one who is the most ancient. He is the one who is beyond time. He is there before creation happened. So he is most ancient. At the same time, though he is so ancient, he is unchanging. So Sthaviro Dhruvaha. Okay, let us learn the chanting. Let's practice pada wise. Aprameyo Hrshikeshaha. Aprameyo Hrshikeshaha. Aprameyo Hrshikeshaha. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Padmanabho Maraprabhu. Vishwakarma Manustvashta. Vishwakarma Manustvashta. Vishwakarma Manustvashta. Sthavishthasthaviro Dhruvaha. Sthavishthasthaviro Dhruvaha. Sthavishthasthaviro Dhruvaha. First line. Aprameyo Hrshikesha पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः अप्रमेयो हृषीकेशः पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः अप्रमेयो हृषीकेशः पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः. Complete shloka 3 times. अप्रमेयो हृषीकेशः पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः अप्रमेयो हृषीकेशः पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः अप्रमेयो हृषीकेशः पद्मनाभो मरप्रभुः विश्वकर्मा मनुस्त्वष्टा स्थविष्ठस्थविरो ध्रुवः. So you can take a break and say with the visarga, or if you can, chant it in one single breath. Let us conclude. Gently close your eyes. Reflect on the namas we discussed from Shloka 6. Bring your hands to Namaskara. Let us conclude. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Let us take the blessings of Bhagavan Vishnu. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining. We will again meet in the next session.